You doing okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you feel like you're ready to see Gerry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Let's bring him out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gerry.
Leslie?
Hi.
How are you? How you doing?
Okay.
You all right?
Gerry, it's great seeing you.
Thanks.
So much for being here. Listen, I just want to give you two the space to have a conversation. So Leslie, I'll open the floor to you. What would you like to say to Gerry?
Oh boy. Well, watching that back was very emotional, obviously. I'm sure it was for you too. And I've had a lot of time to process all this now. Much better than I was, obviously. But I just want to tell you that, you know, Gerry, I fell in love with you too for so many reasons. I really did. I mean, the way you looked at me and your eyes sparkled, the way your nose crinkled when you talked to me, the way we made each other laugh all the time. You got my stupid humor. And I was myself with you, completely, just authentically myself with you. And just the things you did for me. I mean, you slipped me a very caring note on our group date at the pier. That, you don't know how much that meant to me. And the way on our one-on-one date, how we stood next to each other and our hands found each other. I mean,
It was pretty special.
It was. And we just, all I wanted to do was make you happy. I wanted to give you that till death do us part so bad. And you helped me through that whole thing. And, but the most important thing I fell in love with was your integrity. Because I haven't really been with a man that's had integrity like you. And because of your integrity, your words meant so much to me. I didn't take them for granted. I took them and I put them in my heart, okay? And everybody knows what you said on camera, but only you and I know what was said in the overnight. And I would never share that with anyone. It's our private time.
Right.
But those words gave me 100% certainty that I was your girl and we were going to get engaged. So much so that I left that morning after you turned around and blew kisses to me, knowing that you had a date with Teresa. I wasn't jealous, I wasn't scared, I wasn't envious, I was ecstatic because I knew you had to go through the process, but I went and picked out the most beautiful blue dress, the color of our eyes. I wrote our vows. It was the happiest day of my life except for the day that I thought was coming. And your words just meant so much to me, and that's why I was blindsided, because I wasn't sure how it changed or what happened, or I don't know. I mean, I met your beautiful family, and I felt like I fit in, and just like I thought you fit in with my family, and I don't know where it went wrong. I feel like you painted a picture for me of what our life could look like, and you handed that picture to me. And I just took that picture, and that's how I was building on things in my head. And I'd like to know what happened. I mean, it's ultimately your choice, and I said that all along. I said that to the girls. It's Gerry's choice. This is his journey. This is his journey. But you also had the choice not to tell me those things. Saying I love you was enough for me. But the other things that we talked about and plans that we made. And I was devastated.
I'm so sorry, Leslie. I'm so sorry. When I came onto the show, my head was ready to go through the process, send people home. But what I realized is my heart wasn't ready. And with each passing rose ceremony, and then especially with you, it became more and more difficult. And I honestly did not want to hurt anyone. But what I did want to do is give every person that I was with my complete commitment, my undivided attention, block out everything else. And because I did that, I got caught up in moments, said I love you, and in those moments I meant it. It's not like those were light words. You were the person I believed was my person until I suddenly knew you weren't. And you asked, or you mentioned, you don't know where it went wrong. It didn't really go wrong, Leslie. It was better with someone else. It was the right person in another direction. And believe me, I am so terribly sorry. I'll never forgive myself for the pain that I have caused along the way. With each passing person that I had to send home that I built a relationship with, friendship and deep devotion, I wish there was a better way of doing it, but in my own imperfect way, I couldn't find another way of doing it more graciously. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Well, I don't know if I accept your apology, but I understand it.
Thank you for that. And I know it's a big pill to swallow. That kind of commitment, that level of affection, it doesn't go away. It's always there. I'll always cherish the memories that you and I made, our one-on-one dates and all those special moments. They'll always be there. But, like I said, the point is, I had to find that one person that I couldn't live without. And I did that. And it was my journey, and I had to see it through to the end. So along the way, when I caused you pain, or even going back, the previous people that I had to send home, Faith, Ellen, and on back, I hated every one of those events. With you, probably most of all. And I wish I could have done better. I am human, and I looked for a better way to do it. And I am sorry.
Leslie, knowing what you know now, do you wish Gerry would have not told you that he loved you?
No, I'm so glad you told me you loved me, because it's opened my heart to the person that's out there for me, because I didn't think that I was capable of loving again that way. I've just been single for so long, and you showed me that I need a man with, integrity, and someone who is kind, and all the things that I want, and I deserve that, and I'm going to find that.
You absolutely deserve that, and I know you will find it. So.
I'm not angry, I'm just hurt, but I really wish you the best. And, I want you and Teresa to be happy, and I'm happy for you. I only wanted happiness for you, Gerry.
And I feel the same way. I'm sitting here listening to you, hoping and praying that you find happiness in your own way. Whatever that looks like for you, I hope that you find that. And I do think that through the course of the show, your confidence and your hope and the humor that you brought is so incredibly attractive to so many men that you should enjoy your near future.
Well, Leslie, Gerry, I really appreciate you both, and I appreciate you being here, having this conversation, and being so open and honest with one another, and hopefully provides a little bit of closure. Leslie, thank you so much, and we certainly wish you the best. Let's hear it for Leslie, everybody.